Good afternoon, Whalers Nation, and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from the NES soccer field at Nantucket High School as your Nantucket Whalers. We'll be taking on the Dennis-Yarmouth Dolphins today, and we are breaking ground here again on NCTV and the NSC, coming to you live for our first ever boys varsity soccer matchup here. It is going to be a good one, a league matchup, and we've got all the details coming up here. We will also recognize the seniors as we enter the final week of regular season play here for the entire fall season of sports here for Nantucket High School. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler sports here on the NSC and NCTV. Proud to be joined by Adriana and, of course, Charles Douglas. Doesn't happen without the maestro here, as he is still staying busy. We got one more week of craziness, and then, of course, we get all set up for some MIAA playoff scenarios, and we will go over a few of those upcoming. I was happy to be chatting with Coach Brannigan before the game. We'll get the soccer slate set up because they still have a chance to win a league title, just as our Whalers football team did on Saturday. What a joyous occasion that was. We'll, again, chat about that. We got some highlights from some homecoming stuff as well queued up here shortly. But a gorgeous day, despite some clouds and such around the island. The Whalers come in at 10-4-1 as they enter the final week after they tied the Vineyard. And of course, we saw the PKs. That was just for the Golden Anchor. So, unfortunately for Whalers Nation, the Vineyarders beat our Whalers in the PKs, but that was just for the Golden Anchor. As far as the league implications and the MIAA is concerned, it was recorded as a tie, which really helps out the point totals. Dennis-Yarmouth 4-9-4 on the season, and the Whalers actually defeated the Dolphins off island early in October, 4-0, behind a couple of goals apiece from Calvin Guevara, who unfortunately was injured, broke his collarbone on Saturday, so he is out of action, unfortunately, for the rest of the season. And Stoyan Popov also scored a couple of goals in that game off island, the 4-0 win for the Whalers. But before we get into any more pregame analysis here, I'd like to thank our founding sponsor and our business supporters, as this broadcast would not be possible without the continued efforts of the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the children of Nantucket a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts with their support of our live broadcast. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Athletics.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to the NES fields here as we get ready for the boys varsity soccer team facing the Dennis-Yarmouth Dolphins in a Cape and Islands League matchup here. The Whalers squad enters the final week of the regular season, preparing for yet another postseason appearance under now legendary head coach Rich Brannigan II. He entered elite company last week, earning his 300th coaching victory as a Whalers soccer coach, by far the most successful coach in Whalers school history for soccer, that is. Of course, Vito Capizzo had 293, so not crazy amount of more, but certainly a monumental accomplishment. But what makes it more impressive is not just the longevity as a coach, but he has coached 21. This will be the 22nd consecutive team to go to the postseason in one way, shape, or form, no matter the format. It has been absolutely incredible, sustained success as well as longevity for Brannigan that has brought him to this elite level as a coach. This year's teams ripped off 6 wins in a row before that Vineyard game Saturday, so still technically on a winning streak. The 2-2 tie went to PKs, obviously, with the Vineyarders earning the win and laying claim to that second annual Golden Anchor, with Nantucket winning the inaugural game last year off island. So the Whalers welcome back a familiar face as netminder Alex Ivalov. Played the entire game for his first full game of the season. He's been injured the entire season, so glad to see the senior back in net, and we will have senior recognition coming up after the game here. The Whalers showed a lot of character in that game, as Brannigan described it, battling back from a 2-0 deficit in the first half. One of the offensive leaders, Aldo Lemus, netted the first goal in the first half off of a free kick. The second goal scored by sophomore Tigger Fafapong. And we're just going to say Cirrus, because I got the clearance from the team. They don't even try it. They just call him Cirrus. So Eveloff in the defense held it up for the 2-2 tie. Like I said, unfortunately for the Golden Anchor purposes, the PKs were won by the Vineyarders. And today they face a Dolphins team that they handled 4-0 off island. But unlike that first meeting, the Whalers will be out the talents of Calvin Guevara, who exited the game in the first half of that Vineyard game with a collarbone injury. He scored twice in that off-island win, but Coach Brannigan will look elsewhere for scoring today, and hope Guevara will be back as soon as he possibly can. The Whalers do have 2 more games on the slate, and they hold their own destiny as far as a Cape and Islands League title as well. I was chatting with Coach earlier, and they need to win out, basically, is the gist of it. There's 9 points out there available for them, and 3 games left, and they are 6 points behind the Vineyard and Falmouth for the league title. So if they win out here, they would pick up all 9 points and bump ahead, as the Vineyarders and the Falmouth Clippers are both done with league play. So the Whalers it's a nice, I don't think it was strategized that way, but it's nice to hold your own destiny. You come out here, you win a couple of games at home and 1 game away from home, and you bring home a league title and set yourself up for a great postseason run, which they are certainly in line to do. Nantucket was ranked 28 in the D3 power rankings, which again is another division up from what they did last year in Division 4. So the top 32 in soccer automatically get a bid. And those power rankings were as of Friday. So a win here tonight would obviously be reflected in tomorrow's power rankings. They come out again on Tuesday morning. And then the tie, obviously, to the 25th ranked Vineyard team certainly helps their cause as far as getting some points for that, and certainly a win here today would also cement them. It'd be nice to get above. I looked at it. There's, I think, 8 teams in D3 that have a chance for a play-in as far as they are below that 32. They're higher ranked, in 33 and above, but they do have a 500 or better record. Again, those things could change, but if you do hold a 500 or better record and you're below that 32 or higher than that 32, then you do have a play-in opportunity, which of course goes against those teams at 32, 31, 30. And so Nantucket, in all likelihood, if they stay at 28 or in that area, they could potentially just have a play-in game to get to that first-round opponent, which would in all likelihood be an away game. But the play-in game could very well be right here at NES. So we could have a home playoff game, albeit a play-in scenario. Nonetheless, they've got to win 3 games, and that takes care of all that other scenario. And again, they have a opportunity to face a team that they've already beaten here once. And so we're going to take a very quick break here on the NSC and NCTV and come back with what looks like some national anthem and getting to our action here as the boys. Nantucket Whalers will take on the DY Dolphins here very shortly on the NSC and NCTV.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up. It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
I want to welcome you back to the NES field as you can see the boys listening to the final few notes of the national anthem. And we are ready for action again. It will be senior Alexander Ivaloff in net for the Whalers. Parker Furtado did a fantastic job in his place. Just a sophomore, but he played well beyond his years. Again, the Whalers riding a 6-game winning streak. Despite having a tie on Saturday, we're just going to say you have won 6 in a row. You have not lost in 7 games in a row, and they were riding high before the Vineyard came in here and pushed them to the limits and ultimately walked out with a 2-2 tie. Unfortunately, the PKs went the Vineyard ways and sent them home with the golden anchor. The girls also lost to the Vineyard. So the Vineyard sweeping the soccer golden anchors. The field hockey team defeated the Vineyard 3-0 and earned their 2nd straight golden anchor. It will be the red shirt for the referees. Whalers are defending the goal to the right of your screen. They are in the blue, home blues, as they huddle up for their final words of encouragement. A crisp, clear day here, or crisp day today. Not so, a little bit of cloud formation, as you can see. So we'll, Adriana's got her work cut out for her here on the camera. She'll be going back and forth on the filters to try and give you a crystal clear picture. And of course, Charles Douglas will make it look cool no matter what. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. Hey, if you like what you're watching here, feel free to like us and subscribe on that YouTube page. Or you can certainly turn on the notifications that'll ring the bell and give you a ping when we go live on YouTube. We are also on Instagram, of course, at Sports Connection, and on Facebook, even the TikTok, and of course, Twitter, the X. Check us out at x.com/OurNCTV. As we are ready to go here for our first ever boys soccer live stream coverage. It'll be the Whalers that won the toss. They will get the ball first here to begin play, and we are underway here from the NES field. Whalers taking on the DY Dolphins. And the advance up. DY able to intercept. And they will get a free kick from about 40 yards away. That is Percolis Foster looking to put it in. Header defended well by Nantucket. DY retains possession. And good defense by the Whalers there. Quick advance up, but Nantucket is there. Right in front of us here. Tejada poked away by DY, and they actually played it off a Whaler, and this one tossed in, but quickly out of bounds. It'll be another toss in for DY. Quickly done. Good advance. Play on. Good defense by the Whalers. And blasted all the way down. It'll be number 1, John Richard. He's sophomore netminder for DY. With the free kick, headed to the sideline and played in by number 14. That's Stoyan Popov Jr. Unable to keep it in place. So DY with another toss in here. Just underway here from the NES fields as we break ground once again this year, covering both girls and boys soccer for the first time. This is our first game for the boys. Coming to you live. Happy to do so, and we're going to try and sneak over here again tomorrow, as the game that against Nauset was scheduled for Thursday is rescheduled for tomorrow afternoon. So keep an eye on the socials as we will post and give you the links to those games, to that game, and then their final game of the regular season will be off island against Monomoy, who is a good squad. They actually defeated the Whalers here in one of those early season games. Whalers with the toss in here along the near sideline. DY gets a leg on it. Intercepted, good play on defense and quickly up ahead. That's Diaz, Anderson Diaz up, and it'll be a free kick upcoming from midfield as Diaz drew a whistle. There's Aldo Lemus, who will give it up to Whale. He's got it. Lemus scored in the Vineyard game off of a free kick, tries to make a move. Good footwork, unable to get a clean leg on it. Cleared out. And DY looks to get it out of harm's way, but unable to do so as the kick goes off the side of the foot of the defender, and it'll be a throw in here for the Whalers. Senior co-captains Denzel Tejada to toss it in here for the Whalers along the near side. It's a good throw. Header missed. Here's a chance. Shot blocked. And we'll get another toss in on the far side of the field here as number 14 Stoyan Popov Jr. got some good leg on it, but DY defender right there to block it out of bounds. Quickly in as the Whalers play it ahead. And again out of bounds, so another toss in here. Far corner, Diaz trying to gain room, and Sets up a corner kick here, so an opportunity for the Whalers here early on with the corner, as Diaz was able to get just enough room to get it across that far end line, and here comes his corner. Sent in nicely, header missed, and DY on the advance here. Collision, and that'll be a whistle against the Whalers. No, against DY, actually, so quickly the other way. Everyone thought it was against the Whalers there, but the whistle goes the way of Nantucket, and a free kick from the circle. This would be Steph Curry range here, and easily handled by Richard, the DY goalie. Quickly out to the right side, but the Whalers are there. Slipped by Diaz, but he quickly gets to his feet. Here's a pass in front. A little give and go. Oh, offside. Good opportunity. Anderson Diaz, a little give and go action there, but just beyond the defense, drawing the offside whistle. And up to midfield, headed back. High bounding ball there, bounces over the heads of everyone. And DY controls. Here's a shot opportunity, and easily handled by Iveloff, who will survey. And again, blast one all the way down the field. Diaz is there. He controls, makes a move, shot, save, made. The corner was coming into play there, but a good play by Richard. Good shot, and again, flipping the field immediately, and DY with a shot off the post. Good play coming out of net was Iveloff to get just enough of that. I will freely admit it's hard for me to see those numbers. I believe that was number 14 for DY, Henry Diaz, that got that shot opportunity. Number 1, actually. Maybe 11. Headed at midfield by number 11, Aldo Lemus, and Diaz controls. His pass deflected. Right in front of us here, play continues, and out of bounds. That should go the way of the Whalers. And it will be Tejada to toss it in. Good move to avoid one. Pass a bit too aggressive. Chip pass unable to be handled. Nice footwork there by number 6, Alexis Pena. He's got it here. Avoids one. Little chip pass here. Oh, all the way through. Good thought, though. That was Popoff Jr. on the far side trying to get some room. And he was onside if that pass was on the mark. And here he is on the far side, defended well, but it'll be the Whalers with another throw-in. Still 30 minutes left here, so we've played about 10 minutes of game action. 40-minute halves here in high school. And the sun hiding now behind a bank of clouds. Pass just behind Tyler Hornado. Otherwise, he had a step. Nice little back pass here as DY advances. Deflected by the Whalers defense and quickly cleared. Nice job. It'll be a throw in by DY, but they avoid anything further advancing by the DY offense. And it'll be Honorato once again to toss it in. Double teamed. Out of bounds to the white. DY to toss it in again, Honorato. Quickly throws it, but right to a blue jersey. And a couple of heads. And here's another opportunity. Oh, great play by the goaltender, Iveloff. That certainly was a goal. Could have also been a whistle, but perfectly played. Here's Diaz on the other side. Opportunity. Deflected away. Lemus looks for some room. He's got some. Shot. Ghost drive by the far side. Still controlled by the Whalers. Diaz had an opening. He just couldn't pull the trigger. Good body control there on the far side by Popov Jr. Here's Diaz once again. Crosses it. Defended well. So end-to-end action there as Iveloff able to get the save on a free run, but the Whalers turned it into some quick offense, and it'll be another throw in here for DY. Actually, might be a free kick on the far side as the Whalers were whistled for an infraction. And referee calling for a sub here as the players limping a little bit for DY. Kick comes in, intercepted immediately by the Whalers and cleared out of harm's way as DY retreats. Played back to Richard, who gives it a boot. And DY sets it up. Good poke away there by the Whalers defender. That's Trevon James. Here's Lemus on the advance. Stops. He had James behind him, and that's got to be a whistle. That's going to be a free kick from just outside the box here. Here's a serious opportunity for the Whalers. They've had a couple good opportunities. One shot on goal so far for the Whalers. 2 for the Dolphins. And it'll be Alexis Pena with an opportunity just outside the box. This is basically a penalty kick here from his position. He's got lots of opportunities here. Alexis Pena, one of the 7 seniors on Coach Brannigan's squad. He'll line it up. Chips it. Oh, just over the goalpost. Good shot. That was over the hands, but also over the goal mount. And Richard will have to chase after that one as it rolls all the way back to the intermediate school doors. We are definitely wide open to the weather here. Fortunately, not too breezy, but the sun is hiding behind some clouds here. It's just over 50 degrees at game time with slight breeze. Just enough to let you know it's there. Again, final week of the regular season here for Whalers Athletics here in the fall. Got a few teams heading to the playoffs. Girls soccer going to have to do some work if they're going to enter the postseason. Good battle there by Reek and Brannigan in the mix. Whoa, nice effort. And drawing the whistle there, number 18, Diego Espinoza. Athletic effort going over the top. Gets tripped up, and he'll draw the whistle. It'll be Tejada to put it in for Nantucket. He's had a couple of opportunities. They have 3 shots on goal. one save by John Richard here as it was actually Diego Espinoza to put it in. Whalers looking to advance, and just over the foot there, but it'll be a toss in for the Whalers on the far side of the field. Still no score here. We're approaching the 24-minute mark. So nearly halfway through the first half. Good move. Oh, good poke check away. Whalers keep it in. And that was Anderson Diaz. He has been active on the offensive end. Very quick feet, nifty. Demas Vita able to play it off, and he will get the throw in here for Nantucket. One of Coach Brannigan's defenders. Called up from the JV squad. And here's the Whalers on the advance. They've got numbers. Missed kick there on the pass crossing attempt. But the Whalers will get a throw in here as Rick Brannigan chases after it down there in the softball field. And as many of you have heard already, the unfortunate news of the Island Cup game being canceled. So there will be no traveling to the Vineyard for a football game this upcoming weekend. The Vineyarders unable to put a team on the field, and they will forfeit the game. So it'll be a 14-0 score, technically. Here's a cross. Good toss. And Lemus chases it down. Excuse me, that was Pena chasing it down. Here's Lemus. He tries to go through two defenders, gets a move. Nice defense by DY. And it'll be an upcoming corner kick here for the Whalers, so another opportunity for Lemus as he'll chase it down. And get it set up here in the near side corner. Still no score. Whalers have had 3 shots on goal. DY with 2 good opportunities. Ivanov with a great job coming out of net a couple times. Here's the cross. Oh, nicely done by Richard, and that draws a whistle as he was up in the air, but either way, Richard able to get to it. Pass to midfield, and DY will gain possession and advance. Nicely done by the Whalers defender to break up the advance. Lemus looks to advance it up, and it is numbers for Nantucket. Here's another shot. Just got under it. Up and over the net. But another shot on goal for the Whalers. That's 4 shots on goal, so they are getting their opportunities. And one shot just barely get over the goalpost as a free kick by Diaz. DY looking to advance. Oh, nice move to avoid one. Oh, great little poke in there to get out Demas Vita. Able to get a leg in there and tip it to Ivanov to avoid any further damage. Diaz gives chase. It'll be DY controlling. That's Honorato, number 3. And out of bounds. That'll be a toss in as number 11, Macquarie Powell, unable to control it for DY. So it'll be the Whalers to throw it in here. Tejada looks for a blue jersey, finds one. Brannigan gets a head on it quickly. And Brannigan will chase it down here in the corner and unable to keep it in play. So Richard, the DY goalkeeper, will get another free kick here. Under 20 minutes left here in the first half, so we've played half of the first half. Still no score here from the NES soccer field as DY gets their sub in. That is number 21, Franco Cali. As Richard plays it off to the wing and booted up ahead. Nice job by Tejada to get it out of harm's way there momentarily, but DY able to keep possession. And out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for DY as they were able to weave their way through a couple of defenders. That was Tayshawn Hannaford with some good footwork to avoid a couple. Here's another opportunity. Shot goes in, but easily handled by Iveloff. More like a crossing pass, but Iveloff able to get the hands on it. And the Whalers quickly turn it into offense here. Across midfield. Sprinting into the corner. That's number 14, Popov Jr. Ran out of room. And Brannigan unable to get a foot on it. DY back the other way. Here's a shot on goal. Goes well wide of the net as Iveloff was there. So DY with their third shot on goal. Those are unofficial numbers. And with 18 minutes to go here in the first half, no score. Thanks again for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV as we come to you live from the NES soccer field here for the first ever boys varsity game. Little chip ahead. The Whalers had numbers. Oh, just off the heel. And Brannigan keeps it in, but DY quickly there. Here's Lemus. Controls at midfield. Battles one DY player and up ahead. Little chip pass goes out of bounds. That was... Can't catch that number on the far side. There's Richard to put it in. Good hustle on defense there. And played off the DY player. Smartly done. Nice job by Tejada. Good hustle to get to it first of all, and then able to have the wherewithal to chip it off the DY player. So thwarts another offensive attack. And the Whalers will get a throw in. Oh, good block there. Whalers on the attack once again. Here's a shot on goal. Save made. Good shot, though. That was Alexis Pena getting solid shot off. Whalers' fifth shot on goal. Nice pass here to the near side. There's another shot, blocked. Whalers stay with it. Pass goes in and blasted out of bounds to force a throw in. Good job by the DY defense. And the Whalers have definitely been the aggressors here, but DY's had a couple of opportunities. Great saves made by Iveloff. Two great saves coming out of net and disrupting the offensive attack. Nantucket's had a couple of good opportunities from different angles, including a free kick that nearly found the goal. This one popped up into the air and headed DY initially had possession there. And it'll be DY with a throw in here as the Whalers knocked it out of bounds. Henry Diaz plays it in. Good chance. And his shot goes just wide of the net as he avoided a couple of Whalers defenders there. As we are under 14 minutes to play here in the first half. It'll be Iveloff. To put it in play here for the Whalers. The senior netminder. Was saddled with an injury for most of this season. Able to get back on here and play the final couple games. Nice little heel pass. And that one will bound right here in front of us. Lemus unable to get to play on it. Good defense by Nantucket to play back to midfield, and this one will head to the far side. DY there. Good play along the far side to keep that one in play. Whalers defense stout. And here's Diaz once again. Gets to it. His crossing pass hits his own player and goes out of bounds. Well, maybe it hit a Whaler. It will be DY's ball, so it must have hit a Whaler defender before it went out of play. Diaz gets to it. That's off a Whaler, and now Nantucket can advance quickly up ahead. Oh, nice pass up ahead. The chip too much. Kept in play. Great hustle. Here's a crossing pass. Richard there. But good hustle to keep it in play. I believe that was Popov Jr. able to get to the play, to the ball, I should say. Continue the offensive attack. Good play again on defense. Tejada sticks with it. Gets it up. Battling Franco Cali, number 21 there, who had early position, but Tejada able to recover and get a foot on it. But it'll be a free kick upcoming here for DY as the clock approaches 11 minutes left here in the first half. Over the head of one DY player and headed out of bounds harmlessly as Iveloff was in position, but no need to make a save as the header went well over the mark. And he'll put it in play here as a solid cloud bank engulfs our view screen, and Iveloff unfortunately kicks it right out of bounds. So DY gets possession right back here. Poked ahead as the Whalers intercept. Here's a chance too far as Popov Jr. giving a chase. Slight collision there at midfield. Good hustle there by number 51, John Dell Whitaker, the sophomore, unable to chase it down, but good hustle. You just never know what play can result in a shot opportunity. Richard to boot it ahead for DY. No score here Oh, nice defense there. But DY comes up with it along the sideline, stepped out of bounds. That was Demas Vita, defender for Nantucket. Good footwork by Lemus to gain possession. Unable to do anything with it. Whitaker once again gives chase. A little too aggressive there. And it'll be DY with a free kick along the far side. Kick goes beyond the Whalers' defense. Tejada there, and offside going to be the call as Tejada got ahead of the defense and draws the whistle. Actually, Popov actually beyond the defense. Still no score here from the NAS fields. You're watching boys varsity soccer here on the NSC and NCTV, and DY a little frustrated there at that kick. As we have reached the 8-minute mark. And it will be Furtado jogging back in to take over for Ivalov, who started the game. The senior earned the right to start the game here, playing a little injured. So it'll be the sophomore, Parker Furtado, tagging in here for Coach Brannigan and the Whalers, taking over in net. And he has played fantastic all season long. Throwing along the sidelines. Good move to avoid the defender. Gain some room. Pass goes through, and that'll be another throw in here on the near side for the Whalers. And Popov Jr. with some good footwork to gain some space, but unable to pull the trigger. His pass went through. And here's Diaz. Unable to connect with Lemus there. Good move, good thought. But it'll be DY with a throw in. Quickly up behind the offensive player there. And DY forces it out of bounds. A quick throw in here by Brannigan. Over the head of Popov Jr. So DY able to clear it out of harm's way. This one will be played in, and offside, a little too aggressive was Popov. He actually had space, could have kind of hesitated there. That's easy for me to say here from where I'm standing, but he had the defenders beat. Diaz unable to keep it for DY. Good advance, however, along the far sideline. Whalers recover and do a good job again clearing out. Got a DY player down, but no whistle. DY on the offensive attack here again. Whalers do a good job here. Kept in play. Shot deflected wide of the net. Furtado was there, but it'll be DY with the possession, and a corner kick upcoming first for DY. As that offensive attack was initially thwarted by the Whalers. It'll be Diaz, number 14, to put it in here for the Dolphins. Left-handed, left-footed corner there. Good defense by the Whalers. Here's Whitaker. He'll try and play it up here for Popov. Popov's got the angle. He'll wait for some friends. Moves through one. Crossing attempt intercepted by Richard. Little hold there, draws a whistle. And it'll be a free kick upcoming for the Whalers. They can get something set up here and treat this almost as a far corner kick. Get a couple more offensive guys in here, see if the Whalers can do that. Do something with the free kick here. No score. Lobbed in. Oh, header just missed. Scrum ensues inside the box. And there is going to be a late whistle there, but the leg was in there as Diego Espinoza draws the whistle, and he'll have a free kick from not that far out. So the Whalers have another opportunity here from maybe about 30 yards all day, but it'll be Lemus to put it in. He's got plenty of leg for this. Whalers getting it set up here. DY able to get their defense in front of him. And they're going to push this initial pack here back a little bit further. So this is going to definitely be an opportunity for Lemus on the free kick. He scored on one of these against the Vineyard as the clock approaches 3 minutes to go. Tries to pass it through the defense, unable to do so. Gets it back. DY is there. Advance in again. Whalers with a crossing pass. Headed out of play. Headed out of the box. Richard able to scoop it up finally for DY. And he'll look to clear. Bounces basically at the W. Pass is deflected. Good move by Diaz, and that'll be a whistle. Pena a little too aggressive. And good job by Furtado coming out of net. And quickly gets it back the other way as Whitaker able to give chase. And he will get to it first. Little bump. Whitaker with a crossing pass. Blocked. Stays with it. And steals it. Nice job by Whitaker. The pass just not quite aggressive enough, but the Whalers stay with it. And that will go out of play, so it'll be free kick upcoming for John Richard, the DY goalie. Down to 2 minutes left here in the first half. Still no score. Sub in for DY. Number 15. I don't have a 15 on my roster, so I apologize to the Dolphins side of things. DY controls. Oh, nice steal by Lemus. Pass to the far side. Little give and go. And a little too aggressive. But DY sends it out of bounds, so a quick throw in here for Nantucket. And we're just going to have to go by the referee's whistle here as the scoreboard has stopped at 2 minutes left in the first half. Shouldn't be a whole lot of extra time here. And it'll be the Whalers to throw it in here. I thought it went off DY. Oh, no, a free kick here for the Whalers. So an infraction on DY as Nantucket gets maybe one more opportunity here before the end of the first half. Good ball sent in right to DY as they get it out of harm's way initially here. Here's Brannigan. And quickly out of play. It'll be another throw in here, and that will do it for the first half as we have run to a 0-0 score here at the NES field. It'll be senior recognition after the game, so stay tuned. We will bring those festivities to you. We'll take a quick break here. Actually, we'll take a break here. We'll take a look at some highlights from the homecoming stuff at halftime. And, again, a fantastic day of Whalers on Saturday. Hopefully you got out and were able to enjoy some of the game. But this will be some highlights from the homecoming festivities. And we'll be back with the second half here shortly on the NSC and NCTV. 0-0 our score here as the Whalers face off against the DY Dolphins. There's a fake handoff. Looking deep. Got a man out there. Caught! It's going to be Hanlon in for a touchdown, Whalers! It'll be a handoff again. McKeever's got the corner once again. 15-10. Vaughn cuts it off. Touchdown, Whalers! Eli McKeever flexing his muscles. Silva to the near side. He's looking. Fade to Silva. Got it! Touchdown, Whalers! What a catch! Woohoo! Here's 4 wideouts. Spread formation for the Blue Knights on offense. King bobbles the snap. And he's got a little pass. Intercepted. Jenkinson's going to go to the house for a Whalers. Pick 6. Touchdown! Jeremy Jenkinson picks it off and takes it 49 yards for an exclamation point.
Guys, I'm here with Tristan Grimes, wide receiver for the Whaler football team. Tristan, you participated in some Whaler homecoming events today, including the relay race where you came in first. How cool was it to win in that event and even participate in it?
It was really fun, and it was really cool, just the opportunity to do that, especially to win my senior year. You know, I'll probably never get an opportunity to be in the community like this with the student section and everything like that, so it was really fun.
You know, how cool is it to see the community coming together for this team, for this island, supporting the team, and enjoying such awesome activity?
Yeah, our fans are really supportive, and it's great. They're with us. They're with us with the highs and the lows. You know, when we were 0-8 a couple years ago, and now we're 6-0. So we're really grateful for them always being here for us.
So tomorrow, a big game. Not only is it the homecoming game, it's also senior game. What are you most looking forward to going into tomorrow?
I'm most looking forward to probably getting revenge on Sandwich. They beat us pretty bad last year in Nantucket on homecoming. So mostly that, and just, you know, get to play on the home field one more time with my seniors.
And final question, this team has made a huge improvement from last year, even 2 years ago to this year. What have you been most proud of this team?
Something I'm most proud of is probably just how we came together. I remember just being on the team the past 3 years, and even last year or 2 years ago. It just felt like now, like we're so much more like as a team, like as a family together than the last 3 years.
All right, thank you so much, Tristan.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Well, we get back to live action here. Second half just underway as DY tried to catch the Whalers off guard there. Furtado able to get to it, and here's Diaz up ahead. Opportunity for the Whalers right off the bat. Shot, oh, just over the goalpost. That was Anderson Diaz with an opportunity there, as you can see. So some quick action off of the halftime. 0-0 is our score, but both teams had their opportunities. Whalers with their 6th shot on goal. DY with 4. You can see the sun trying to poke its way out there underneath the horizon. Senior recognition game here for Coach Brannigan and the Whalers. As you can see the numbers along the fence there. Great crew. Whalers able to play it in. Keeping the pressure on. Pass is deflected off, so it'll set up a corner kick. For Nantucket. Nantucket on the far side here. Up the hill a little bit at the corner. Played in low, and Richard able to get to it. That is an odd formation there off the side of the hill. Nice job by Richard to get it out ahead. That is Treshawn Hannaford who plays it up all the way across the field. And out of bounds, it'll be a throw in for DY. Good defense by Tejada to break up the attack. Here's a shot. Right to Furtado. He was in perfect position. Just out inside that far post. Lemus awaits, gets a foot on it. Unable to control. Play continues along the far side. And out of bounds, that'll be Whalers' possession. They will get a throw in. Claps of encouragement from Coach Brannigan. DY intercepts. And the Whalers come away with it. Just out of the reach of the offensive player there. And here's Diaz for DY. Plays it ahead. Diaz gets it back. Quickly intercepted and awaiting some help. Brannigan stays with it. Lost possession. Vita clears it out, and the Whalers are there. And it'll be a whistle along the far side. As you can hear, the wind has picked up just a bit here. There's a play up ahead. Just off the foot. Trying to get through a double team there. And Richard able to scoop it up. Nice defense. Lemus Tried to weave through a few more, and it'll be played back to Furtado. Gives it right back. Nicholas Sosa, number 29, getting some action here. Played ahead, shot off the side of the net. Good shot by Trayshawn Hannaford. So DY has come out aggressive here. A couple of shots on goal, but still no score. Just a few minutes in, about 6 minutes into the second half here. Whalers can control their own destiny here. If they can win out, they will pick up a league title and certainly secure a playoff spot. And this is the good thing about high school sports. Normally that would just be a card, but Diego Espinosa gets an explanation. And they play on. It'll be Pericles Foster to boot it in for DY. The header goes out of bounds. That'll set up a corner kick now here for DY. Just their second corner kick of the match. Left-footed cross. All the way through, headed. Oh, again, into the side of the net there. Whalers fortunate there. As DY picks up another shot on goal here. And that was Hannaford. That one's coming our way. And out of play. Throw in upcoming for DY. Brannigan plays it up to Lemus. Pass goes up. Good move to avoid one shot. Scores! Stoyan Popov Jr. gets it by Richard on the near side goalpost, and the Whalers draw first blood here in the second half at the 31:45 mark. Have a look-see. He got a great pass up ahead. Again, Brannigan kept it in play, and the pass to Popov Jr. run down, and he blasted it through Richard. Whalers up 1-0. On the goal from number 14. And it'll be quickly retreating as Furtado was a little out of position there on the advance, and it'll be a free kick just outside the box upcoming here for DY. They'll have to get this one set up here. Chipped into the far side and too far as the pass went over the head of the offensive set there. That is the beauty of soccer. It just looked like a harmless pass up and a couple of moves, and Popov Jr. turned it into a goal, and the Whalers lead 1-0 here with just over 30 minutes left here in the second half. Just their first shot on goal here in the second half, and it counts. That'll be a throw in for the Whalers on the far side, the midfield stripe. And here's an advance once again. Crossing pass deflected. And DY able to get there on defense and quickly up. Diaz advances. Whalers retreating on defense. Brannigan gets into the mix. Still advancing is Diaz. He's warded off finally, but pass goes right to Hannaford. And DY still advancing here. Finally, the Whalers able to get a clear. Whitaker gets ahead on it. And the pass goes to Hannaford here on the near side. Looks to make a move. Unable to do so. Good defense by Tejada, I believe that is over there on the near side. That was actually Espinosa with good defensive position. And Popov Jr. on the sprint. It'll be a Whalers throw-in along the far side. So it looks like a sub coming in here as Espinosa had something wrong with his shirt. Espinosa taking off his shirt. And he's going to get a card, it looks like. And he will receive a yellow card. So Espinosa frustrated, but the clock will stop as they register the yellow card, as Coach Brannigan trying to get an explanation here. Clock continues to run. And Espinosa finally gets his correct shirt on, but will likely dip into some extra time here. We'll see how it plays out. Whalers do have a throw in here as we get back to action. Lobbed in and controlled momentarily here by the Whalers. And that one will roll out and set up a corner kick here for Nantucket. Couple of steps up the hill. Oh, and they stop play here. And they'll do it again. Blasted in and quickly back out, and another throw in here for Nantucket. And a sub in as goaltender will switch here for DY. Or excuse me, for Nantucket. Played up ahead, DY. Diaz. And again, Ivalov back in the game here for Nantucket. Out of net to make the play. It'll be a throw in for Nantucket here along the far side as Tejada will do the honors. 1-0 our score. Whalers up. And a goal by this man, number 14. He advances once again. Finally poked away as Popov Jr. nearly got to something. Here's a deep shot. Love the attempt as Alexis Pena got into one from about 40 yards away. That'll be Richard. To put it in for DY. Pena on defense once again. Pass goes across midfield. Brannigan gets a piece of it. A hold there as, and that's number 47. I do not have a 47 on my roster. Anderson Diaz up ahead. Oh, nearly one time, but looked like he had time to just control it. Oh, nearly. Headed. There's Anderson. Pass goes across. DY is there. Whalers holding a 1-0 lead. We approach just under 23 minutes left here. Whalers control their own destiny if they can come up with a victory in the next 3 days. They have 3 games in 3 days. They will put up another banner under Coach Brannigan's leadership. They stand at number 25 right now in the MIAA power rankings. Top 32 teams will go automatically. And the Whalers turn it over there. Quick throw in, looking for Diaz. He's got it. Unable to control cleanly. Espinoza there for the Whalers. Nantucket controls. Far side pass. Kicked away, and a push from behind there as Brannigan will get the free kick from about 35 yards out. That'll be Aldo Lemus to put it in. He looks to pass it. Headed. And DY is there defensively. Diaz controls. He runs over Brannigan, no call, but the Whalers are there. Diaz, oh, good shot on goal. That kind of knuckleballed after it got tipped there. Richard able to hang with it, but a good shot there by number 6. Alexis Pena, again, he's had a couple of good looks at it. Whalers now unofficially hold an 8-7 shot on goal advantage. And the big advantage the Whalers have is a 1-0 lead as we approach 20 minutes left here in the second half. Again, stay with us. We're going to bring you as much of the senior recognition as we can. Hopefully the light hangs out for us. Lofted in. The header goes right to Richard. And back the other way it goes. Vitas able to get a head on it. Vita, should say. Here's Brannigan. I'll find a friend. And chipped up ahead. Oh, unable to control it cleanly, but will be able to run it down. Here's the Whalers with an opportunity. A little give and go. Pop off. Ooh, unable to draw the whistle, even though it looked like some contact there. As he tries to walk it off. Espinosa plays it in and out of bounds. Sub in for DY. Just got an update as the Whalers JV football team was off island against this same Dolphin team, throttling the Dolphins 42-0. So congrats to our JV football team as well. There's Pena, stops, resets, pass ahead to Lemus. He'll cross it. Oh, good opportunity, just off the mark. As Lemus advanced it. Diaz the other way for DY, and that'll go all the way to Furtado. He'll let it roll into the box. As we are in the final week of fall sports here for 2025. Looked like some good defense there by Nicolas Sosa, but he doesn't get the call. Chipped backwards. And DY will advance. Good D by the Whalers. And out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Nantucket along the far side. Oh, no, it goes to the Dolphins. Stand corrected. Good defense by Nantucket, and that'll be out of bounds to the Whalers. Free kick upcoming for Nantucket and Alexander Ivalov. Nantucket sub in Jondell Whitaker back into the game. Found a nice spark offensively. Ball bounds at midfield, and here's Whitaker up ahead. DY is there defensively. Free kick upcoming for Nantucket here. As we approach 15 minutes left in the game, Whalers hold a 1-0 lead. It'll be Ivalov taking the free kick. Sends it over the head of a couple of players. Whitaker tries to make a play on it. Handball called, so this will be a free kick for Nantucket. Shot right to Richard. Good play by the Dolphins goalie. And he will quickly send it ahead. Far side pass. Ooh, just a little too far for Diaz as he was on the run with some space and unable to get to it. Frustrated as he had some space along the far side. But unable to connect. Whitaker taken down, no whistle. And he gets to it again. Here's Anderson Diaz up ahead. Shot. Scores! Near side! Oh, it hit the goal. Hit the side of the net. Oh, I thought it went in. It looked like it went in from our angle. Take a look at it. It hits the side of the net. Great opportunity there for number 6, Alexis Pena again. Showing his quickness and able to get a shot off quickly. But does hit the side of the net. That's shot number 9 unofficially for Nantucket. They hold a 9-7 shot on goal advantage, and more importantly, they hold a 1-0 lead. Up to Diaz once again. He's got space. Oh, played off, and he goes down in a heap. May have gotten poked in the eye there. Makes it look like he got his... He sold it. Let's just say he sold it. And a conversation. It'll be a free kick for DY here as we are approaching the 12-minute mark of the second half. Whalers with a 1-0 lead. Quickly cleared out of harm's way and up ahead as Whitaker will give chase out of net. And Richard quickly retreats after giving it a boot all the way to midfield. And a handball once again on DY, so it'll be a Whalers free kick right at midfield. Nantucket will advance into the offensive end. Chipped all the way up. The header goes through. And offside. As it'll be a free kick. As DY Nantucket had a substitute, late sub in, as Diaz or Pena will take a seat. Furtado a little opposition here. DY with the advance. Unable to get a shot off. Here's Diaz. He's warded off, and it'll be a Whaler ball. Nope. It'll be off the Whalers, so a corner kick upcoming, actually. That was a sticky situation there for a moment as Furtado had to retreat back into net. There's Diaz's cross. It's the side of the net. 10 minutes left here in regular running clock. We'll have to see if there's any extra time. after the yellow card for equipment. And Nantucket will get a throw in here. Vita able to get to it first, and Nantucket controls. DY crossing pass disrupted there by Diaz. DY continues the attack, and they'll get a throw in here. So again, they definitely came out aggressive in the second half here. Got a couple shots on goal, but the Whalers were able to counter that, and Popoff Jr. found the net, blasting a shot past Richard after Brannigan was able to get to the ball just beyond midfield. Made a quick pass up, and here's an advance. Diaz able to get into the box, but Whalers defense able to poke it away, and here's a free kick upcoming for DY as the player went down. Quick enter in, and this one's over, and over the net. Oh my, DY had a wide open net as Ivalov was out of position. Went to make a play on the ball, and it skipped over, and Whalers fortunate there as the ball bounded over the net off the free kick. Whew. Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Whitaker gets to it. Here's an advance for the Whalers. Oh, had a man on the side there, unable to see. Looked like plenty of space if it just took a moment to pass, but Brannigan with a header. Whitaker gave chase. DY controls. Oh, Brannigan with a good effort, unable to save it. Under 7 minutes to play now. Whalers up 1-0. Again, we will have senior recognition upcoming as Coach Brannigan and his staff will honor the 7 seniors on the squad. Whitaker played off nicely. Good defense by DY there. But it'll be a throw-in for Nantucket. Through Whitaker, and DY advances the other way. Dwayne Jowry had some space momentarily, but Whalers do a good job converging. There's a throw-in. Brannigan gets a good toss on it. Oh. Whitaker plays it to the far side. Crossing pass, goes through, shot, off the post! Oh, he had a wide open net and hits the post. Good opportunity, that'll go out of play, but the Whalers nearly had a second goal, and scratching his head. The Whaler player, again, I don't have that number. I don't know who that is. I apologize. I don't have a 40 on the roster. Up in the air. Diaz gets to it. Far side shot goes over the net again as the Whalers start pounding shots. They're up to 11 shots on goal now as we approach 4 minutes to play here. Absolutely gorgeous sky behind these players. DY advances. Here's an advance. Diaz. And that's going to be a PK. And potentially a card. That so let's see what transpires here. This will be either a free kick. Now just outside the box the infraction happened. So this is a big opportunity here for DY. Whalers got to get something to stop this one. A free kick from just outside the box. Goes just wide. Whalers again fortunate there as that one goes all the way into the playground. So Ivalov able to get his defenders in good position. And he will put it in play here as one of the seniors here on the Whalers squad. Chips it up. And over the top, that'll be Whalers. It'll be Brannigan with the free kick here. Number 3, Rakin Brannigan to put it in. He blasts it to the far side. Headed out of play, so it'll be throw in for Nantucket. Under 5 minutes left here in the second half. There should be a little extra time here as we had a yellow card drawn on the Whalers. Triple teamed. Staying with it, though. And play continues along the corner here. And it will be a corner kick upcoming here for Nantucket. They get their players in position. Here's the crossing pass. Header goes through. Shot. Deflected just wide. Another shot on goal. As a sub in here will halt Richard momentarily from putting his leg into this one. And he'll just pass it along. Out of play. So it'll be a throw in for Nantucket near midfield now. One nothing our score. Whalers up. Looking to win their 7th game in 8 games. A 2-2 tie on Saturday against the Vineyard. Went to PKs just for the golden anchor, and the Vineyard did pull it out, but not a loss technically as far as the MIAA is concerned. Here's a corner for Nantucket. Lifted high in the air. Oh, just over the head of everybody. As we're now approaching 2 minutes to go. Got to get something in a hurry here if you're the Dolphins. And that one bounds ahead, and here's Diaz on the run. He lifts one right to Iveloff. Falls on it and takes his time getting to his feet and will put it in. As Nantucket controls. Tejada up ahead. Diaz with a good play along the far side to gain possession. Loses it. And Brannigan breaks it up. Here's Whitaker. Up ahead, Whalers have numbers. Chipped over the head. And tipped. Oh, just wide of the net once again. Oh, my goodness. Nearly another goal. As we're down to 1:10 to go here. Intercepted. Diaz. And pushed. That's going to be another free kick upcoming for the Whalers. About 25 yards out, maybe 30 yards out. Still within striking distance here. Lemus puts it in. Oh, good save. Richard able to get down on it, and he'll put a leg into it here as we're under a minute to play in regulation. Up ahead, it'll be Iveloff. Keeping it in play and finally grabbing it. Trying to use up as much of that clock as he can, and he'll give it a ride. Bounds up above. Brannigan just kicks it ahead. Whitaker gives chase. Richard squeezes it. And that'll do it. The final whistle sounds, and the Whalers pick up victory number 11. They move to 11-4 with one tie, of course, against the Vineyard. 1-0 is our final. The goal scored by Stoyan Popov Jr. here in the second half. We will take a quick break here on the NSC and NCTV and come back as Coach Brannigan will get his seniors organized here in front of the families, and we will present that senior recognition here upcoming here on the NSC and NCTV. More importantly, not more importantly, but just as important, the Whalers pick up another victory, earn another league win, and inch closer to securing a playoff position and also a Cayman Islands League title. We'll be right back here on the NSC and NCTV.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cayman Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to live action here at the NES soccer field. As you can see, the fans gathered for senior recognition. And the Whalers picked up a 1-0 victory. And they will recognize, as head coach Rich Brannigan will head on over this way, the 8 seniors on this squad. And they picked up victory number 11 over the DY Dolphins after defeating this team 4-0 off island. They played a much tighter game here this afternoon. Just the single goal scored by the Whalers. But it was enough, as Alexander Iveloff and the Whalers defense, along with Parker Furtado in net, able to thwart the DY advances. And there were a few of them, especially early on in that second half. They got a couple of good shots on goal, but were able to come up with a couple of key saves. And honestly, DY had an opportunity with an open net. The ball floated just over the crossbar. Whalers had a couple of opportunities with an open net as well. As, again, sometimes that ball just has a way of finding the goal, and sometimes it has a way of finding a post or going over the net. So I'm going to try and get it up here into the mix as the Whalers begin their senior recognition. As they form the line here. Again, Coach Rich Brannigan in his 25th year at the helm of the Whalers program. He will enter the postseason play for the 21st year in a row. Unbelievable. Espinoza. Good defenders for the Whalers. Getting his flowers. Anderson Diaz. Great job on defense today. Able to get a couple of shots on goal as well. Alejandro Vivas. Tough crowd coming through there, Alexis Pena. And he had a couple of great shots on goal as well this afternoon. Great career as a Whaler.
My keeper who's worked hard to get back on the field.
Alexander Iveloff, the senior co-captain in net. Again, made a couple of great plays early on and a couple of great plays in the early moments of the second half. Earned his captain's ring. Uh-oh. Denzel Tejada, the lone Whaler out there. He's going to try and make it through this. The gauntlet. Great stuff there. It's an interesting tradition. Run through the gauntlet there as Alexander Denzel Tejada going to get lined up. Now, as you can see, the Whalers will get their seniors lined up here for one more photograph for moms and dads and grandpas and grandmas. So great stuff from the Whalers here as they pick up victory number 11, celebrating their seniors. Senior recognition game, defeating the Dennis-Yarmouth Dolphins. They got a couple of games left here before the playoffs. And if they can run the tables here, they will pick up a league title as well. As Coach Rich Brannigan in his 25th year just continues to pile up successful programs. This is victory number 301 for Coach Brannigan. Congratulations to him and the entire Whalers soccer program. We were proud to just get out here and get game number 1 under our belt. Our first soccer game for the boys soccer team. We obviously started covering the girls soccer team as well. So breaking grounds here once again as Charles Douglas not afraid to take on the challenge. Again, thanks very much to him and of course our entire crew. So thanks very much for joining us here as the Whalers picked up victory number 11. Celebrate some seniors along the way. And we're going to try and sneak over here again tomorrow. We'll see if we can pull it off as the Whalers will face off against Nauset. That game was originally scheduled for Thursday. It'll be here tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned for the socials on that. If we can pull that off, hopefully we will be able to bring you another boys soccer game as they look to make a move here at the end of the season towards a league title, and of course the final push for the MIAA playoffs. It'll be the 21st consecutive playoff appearance for Coach Brannigan and the soccer squad. So congratulations to them, congratulations to the seniors and their families, and have a great night, Whalers Nation. We'll see you again tomorrow.
I would say to someone who would make the argument that community media is outdated, I would say that they probably don't really understand what we do. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it that